Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to the Last Podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I'm happy you found me. And if you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. Today is Poetry Friday, and for your newcomers, that's where I share a poem with you that I create or a poem from one of my favorite authors. And today, you are in luck. I have created a new poem, and I'm going to share it with you now. I call this Excited to Be Here. I woke up today with breath in my chest, a heartbeat that pumps. Now, isn't that being blessed? The sun winked hello through the window pane, and I smiled at the sky, come sunshine or rain. Yeah, I don't have it all, but I got what I need. A soul that still hungers, a heart that still bleeds. For the meaning, for laughter, yes. For something sincere, oh yes, I'm alive. And I'm excited to be here. This life isn't perfect. It's messy and wide, but I walk through the chaos with wonder and pride. With each step I take, I get one more chance to speak life into someone or offer them a smiling glance. A smile, a kind word, a listening ear. I get to touch someone's soul and help them draw near. We're not just surviving, we're here to ignite, to be a little more of a beacon in someone else's night. The light, the time I was given is no small thing. It hums with the promise of what I can bring. So I'll give it my all while I'm still in the race, with purpose and motion and joy upon my face. Grateful, absolutely, humbled, you bet, for every soul I haven't met yet. We're all woven together, each life a thread, spinning a story that's still being read. So here's to the moment, now, today, to a dancing moment while life plays its wild ballet. I'm here, I'm awake, I've made it quite clear. I'm not just alive, I'm excited to be here. End of poem. I call this Chaotic Moment. I once walked the roads where reason reigned, where clocks ran straight and my thoughts were unchained, where mornings meant purpose and nights meant rest. And I wore my logic like the armor I wear on my vest. But something cracked, a shimmer, a shift. The world went sideways, and then I started to drift. Now I'm a ghost in a land I once knew, banished from reality, chasing what was once true. The ground feels like jelly, the sky made of glass. Time loops in circles, and mirrors break like the sounding of brass. I reach for something solid, it melts in my hand. Try building something on sand, but there's no steady land. I scream into imaginary pillows. I float in my head, half alive in the moment, half dreaming instead. Did I fall too deep in some silent abyss, or trade real for meaning? Is this what I missed? Yet, even in exile, I carry a flame, a spark of myself. I still remember my name. Perhaps I'm not lost, just not yet returned, still walking through the lessons my spirit earned. Reality rules may not welcome me back yet, but I'll find my way back, no regret, no debt, for even the dreamer, displaced and apart, still holds the map, folded deep in their heart. I wonder, these echoes, both haunted and free, banished from reality, but still wholly me, realize that I haven't lost myself, I'm still free. Although the cage of reality appeared to be locked, I have to admit, I'm a little baffled. My understanding is rocked. Wait, what is the consciousness of reality really about? It defies our carnal understanding that is tied to the material world. So confused, makes you want to shout. That's the end of that poem. I call this Moment of Truth. I wonder, Where will your moment of truth find you? Will it arrive quietly, like the sunrise through the blinds, or crash like the wave you can no longer outrun? Will it be the second you unlock the cage you've convinced yourself was home? A cage built from borrowed shame, rusting with years of someone else's pain. Maybe it starts when you stop romanticizing survival, when you stop calling suffering just the way it is. Maybe it's the moment you walk away from a toxic love that taught you were too much and never enough. The lie that your worth is negotiable, the illusion that brings and the bruises are the prices of being wanted. Or maybe it shows up when you say yes to something unproven, like that business idea you keep in the back of your mind, the one that lights your soul but terrifies your logic. Maybe destiny is waiting in the risk just beyond the fear that says, you're not ready, you're not worthy, you're not enough. Oh, but fear always comes dressed like wisdom, whispering in familiar tones. It tells us to stay with what's known, to cling to dysfunction because at least we understand it. We call it comfort. The bitterness we sip because it's the cup we were handed. We hold hands with distrust. We make beds with belittlement. We dance with unhappiness because it shows up to the party first. And still, we wonder why joy knocks but never stays, why peace feels foreign like a borrowed coat. The truth is, fear isn't the enemy. It's the echo of old wounds pretending to protect us. But protection becomes prison when it blocks your path forward. We say, it's not the right time. Next Monday, I'll begin. Tomorrow, I'll be braver. And so life waits patiently while we stall in the hallways of almost someday. But the truth, it doesn't wait for perfect timing. It doesn't need applause or a plan. It only needs a crack, one breath of honesty, one whisper from within that says no more. Your moment of truth won't always roar. Sometimes it will tremble through tears. Sometimes it will feel like a goodbye before it ever feels like a beginning. But you'll know it because something inside of you will finally stop asking for permission to be free. That is my poem for you today. I hope that you take this poem and apply it. Think about it within your own life. Think about all the things that you've gone through in your life and all the things that you want to come true in your life. My wish is it comes true for you. No more waiting, no more hoping. Your time is now. Thank you so much for listening to the last podcast. My name is Dave. I wish you a fantastic weekend. See you soon.